Hello. So I got my Yoni eggs in the mail, and I have not started using them yet because I wanted to complete my detox pearl cleanse first, which was a different type of journey. But now that I have my eggs, I'm going to start with the black obsidian. And this egg is to remove all of the negative emotions from the past, different traumas, exes, just all bad energies. So this is the large, and this is drilled. So some people connect strings in there so that it's easy to pull out when it's time to release the egg. But what I'm going to do now is clean the egg. I'm gonna boil the hot water and then clean it in that. Once it cools, then I place the egg in the water. Let it sit in there for about 10 to 15 minutes, and these directions and instructions came from Love Stone. This is the small, I'm sorry, this is the large. You see how close they are in size. But I'm gonna start with the large and then work my way on down to the medium. Once I feel that the obsidian is working, because you supposedly can feel, this is my first time using Yoni pearls or Yoni eggs, period. So you can tell, according to all the different reviews and research I've done, you can tell when it's working. It's recommended that I start by sleeping with it in one night and then off the next night for the first week. Then the second week I'll get to wearing it about 2 hours each day. See if, my Kegel exercises and everything been working. So we're gonna see on my holla bike. Now, once I dry them, I'm gonna take them outside, put them in a bowl of sea salt, and let them sit overnight on my patio so they can connect with grounding. I want it to ground with the universe. It needs to all be in tune, And tomorrow, I'll sage them. And you need to find what works for you, Like I've done a lot of research, and it's certain remedies and things that you should incorporate into your journeys, but modify them to work for you. There is no right or wrong way to do anything. Hello. So I brought in my eggs from my patio. They received a little moonlight, well, a lot of moonlight, and also a little sunlight this morning because I wasn't able to sleep. So let's just say they were out there a little longer than I anticipated. But I'm just rinsing them now with warm water. And instead of me directly applying the soap to the eggs, I put it on my hand and just, rub it around. So I'm sitting here with my black obsidian eggs. They have been energetically cleansed. I set it out last night and also cleaned the right way. And now they are ready for insertion. So I'm holding them both up because I bought a pack of 3 originally. The black obsidian, the rose quartz, and also the jade. But I'm like, most of the reviews that I've read said start with the large one. The large one is not that much bigger, but I am curious to see. Because some people recommend medium, some people recommend large. I guess it depends on each woman. And also what company you order the eggs from and what the measurements are. So it's according to your body. But I'm going to go ahead and try with the medium and see if that bad boy can go in. I'm just about to see what happens. If it doesn't work, I have the large one as a backup to train my muscles and everything, because this is pretty heavy. It's a heavy egg. They're heavy. So I'm going to see what works. Also have my sage here and my lighter with my notebook, because after I set my intentions and allow the smog to, go around the egg and everything, I'm going to set my intentions. I got my patio door open because I want to connect and ground a little bit while I'm doing this process, I'll say. And I also want to journal and set my intentions in my journal after I do this, because I'm ready. Everything that I've been reading up on, is just connecting with my Yoni and just allowing the different spiritual connections of energies and healing to just continue to happen. And I'm ready for the growth. I'm ready for the elevation. I'm ready for the next level. And I know connecting to me on this level, as far as to my feminine energy, because I'm already connected to my feminine energy, but this is just another level, another element of me connecting to a deeper connection of me connected with my Yoni, just me vibing with me some more, because I already fuck with me tough. So this right here, this process that I'm doing, I'm just so excited for it, because the detox pearl, that journey, flushing my system out and ridding my body of anything that was in my system that did not need to be there with my juice, and then the Yoni pearl, and now my Yoni egg practice is real. And whatever intentions you set is what you want to get out of the use of the egg that you choose. So my intentions, I'm going to set them, and they're your intentions. Come on now. You have fluid. Am I losing my marbles? Is that a human? God bless thee. One thing that I do have to tell myself every day, when I think about it, I lay in my bed and I sometimes say, I want, and listen to me when I say this, I want everything that this life, my life, has for me. Everything. I want everything that I can touch and receive. I'm allowing all of it to enter into my life. Like, I want everything this world has for me, because I feel that it's so much that it has for me, and I want it all. I want it all. Like, I'm open to receiving it, you know? Like, I'm really ready. I am. Because I am love, and love is me. So, what would life be without it? Holla bike. Hello, just wanted to come and give an update since I inserted my Yoni egg last night. I slept with it in. And before I went to sleep, after I set my intentions with my sage and let the smog surround the egg, I went to sleep while I inserted with my music. You know, I was meditating. I meditated for hours, I ain't gonna lie, until I fell asleep. But I fell asleep after I put the pearl in. And, you know, I had to use the restroom a few times throughout the night. And I was wondering, I'm like, damn, the bitch done got lost inside me, you know, because I didn't feel it no more. This morning, well, after the third time that I had to wake up, because look at this shit, damn braids. I have to get up in the middle of the night and use the restroom. I don't know how people just sleep through, but I gave birth to my first egg when I did get up that third time. I'm on the toilet and I'm like, damn, I still don't feel it. And as I'm saying that, guess what happened? She just made her way. I said, oh, and the bitch fell in the toilet. Made a loud noise because it is an egg and it is a crystal. So it hit rock bottom. It hit the bottom of the toilet. So I found a little gadget right here. This gadget here, I bought it for, it's a cutter. I bought it something, but it was in my drawer. So I use the end of this to scoop it out the bottom of the toilet. And I re-sterilized it. It's clean. It's not dirty. I'm not a dirty foot. I'm not a dirty egg. But I did want to share that update with you. Feel good because the medium, you know, I had both sizes, the large and the medium, which aren't that different in size. But this is large. And this bad boy, it fits. It fits as a medium, and it stayed without, you know, me having, I'm walking and didn't feel like it was loose or getting ready to hit the floor. I'm walking regular, and it says in the directions or in the instructions, you know, maybe you want to walk around in a dress or something in your household, or maybe you want to walk around nude. Me and my girl, we bonded well our first night. The instructions or the guide that I read also, that I felt like I wanted to follow, mentioned if what am I talking about? I had another thought about something else, y'all. Excuse me. Oh, but it recommended 1 week on, like when you're first bonding with your yoni egg and when you're first trying to figure out how it works for your body and how long you want to keep it in. The first week, 1 day on, like one night. This is 1 night, sleep in it. The next night, give your yoni a rest. So on and so forth for a whole week. And then the second week, you know, you'll sleep, well, not sleep with it in, but more so keep it in for up to 2 hours per day, depending on what you're doing throughout the day. And if you can walk around in the household with just having it in. I'll be back with another update soon.